is alive! It is me! Woohoo! Alright. Okay, so I guess it's just... Okay, wait. Okay, that's weird. That is very... That is... My sensitivity, hello? No, it is normal. Huh. Alright. Okay, so recording is just very laggy for me, I guess. I tried, like, around like an hour ago, I tried to record instead of going live to see how that would go. I would still, like, it's just because, okay, my initial plan was to, as said, well, it's the plan now as well, it has stayed the same, but the plan was to, hey, I wanted to live stream rather than record and then use the live stream as footage. The reason is then I still get to create content that people can watch instead of making it so that people can't. By recording, you know? That was the entire plan. And then I would use the live streams as footage when I edit my video. And yeah, that was the plan. But I was like, okay, that sounds smart and all, but bro, that's fucking bull. Oh well. I thought I was smart, and I do still think it is. But I was like, there has to be like, bro, there has to be some negativity towards recording, right? There has to be some, no, not recording, to live streaming and using that as footage. I was like, there has to be a reason why I should record, right? And then I recorded. First of all, it was extremely laggy, so I already knew, nope, not doing this. It's not because my computer is bad, it's just I have moved in my own apartment. So now I live alone. And the internet here is nowhere near as good, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to, if I have the money to upgrade my internet, so I'm not doing that right now. That is, if internet even has anything to do with whether or not your recordings are laggy. I have no idea. It may be, it may be not. But yeah, anyway, it was extremely laggy, and second of all, the quality of the video footage wasn't even better than my actual live stream footage. I checked. It was like, well, okay. Well. So I don't see any point in not live streaming anyway. I don't know why the reason is, because I have also heard that recording should give you better footage, but this time it just didn't. I don't know why. But yeah, that's why I'm live streaming, continuing to do it. Alright, once I either fall or make it to the second floor, I'll check the audio to see how it sounds. Because I have absolutely no idea what it sounds like right now. If it's too loud or if it's too low. Or loud or low. If it's too loud or if it's too quiet. That was very far down. Holy fucking shit, I'm lucky I did not get bullshit. Oh my god. Look at that. Alright. How does the stream, what does the stream sound like? Let me check. Stop! There we go. Alright. Stream. I want to know what you sound like. Come on. Stop. There we go. Alright. Something to do with whether or not your recordings are loud. Yeah. Well, who could have guessed it would have been the same? Apparently it is. The audio is the same. Huh. No wonder. I just needed to double check. Alright, so yeah. Plans have not changed. Live streams will continue. But yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been live streaming for a solid chunk of time, is because I moved out. As I said earlier, I have moved out. When I stopped streaming, it was around the time I was going down for my dad for New Year's. Then I was gonna, and then when I came home, it was immediately like, oh, school just started again. Okay, cool. Let me just do that. And then, oh, now I need to move out. Okay, let's do that. Now I've been living alone for a month, and I was like, I'm not gonna give myself too much to do. So I took the least important part of what I had going on out of the equation, which is this. Not that it isn't important to me, but wasn't necessary in the moment. For the past month or two. So I was like, yeah, not doing it. But now I have time again, and or more like I feel like I have time to also put this back into my little schedule. So the grind is back, and I'm wondering how much I need to go back and practice. You know, the floors. I definitely need to do that. I'm also wondering if I even should stream that, because as I said, these streams are meant to be more of a way to make footage rather than actually live streaming. Live streaming was just something where I had a little light bulb in my head go off and be like, hey yo, you could also live stream to create double content, quote unquote. Why did I get pushed so far down? It doesn't matter. But yeah, this is meant to just simply just use this footage more than anything else. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this is meant to be used as more so as footage than anything else, and for the kind of video I have in mind for this grind for CoIV series, more footage for trading just doesn't seem necessary. I'm trying to like turn my entire grind into like a story, quote unquote. I'm gonna make it like a narrative where I go on, you know, go on an arc and there's, you know, development and shit like that, like an actual story. But also not just that. It's weird. If this project of mine turns out to be successful, you will see what I mean in the video. Hopefully. It is my first time ever making a video, and for the ideas that I have, it also requires me to actually learn animation to a minor degree, nothing major. I don't care about that. It doesn't need to be great and big of high quality right now. Right now, I just need the essentials, and then it's good. And the essential right now is just obviously the footage, some little knowledge of how to tell a story, some animation skills, and basic editing skills, and blah 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 blah. Probably some more I haven't thought of yet, but we'll see. It's really a big old, like this video series. The reason why I even wanted it to be more than, you know, just a grind for CoIV is because if it was, it would just be a copy of Push to Terrifying, and that's not fun. Everybody has already seen that series, and like it's literally one of like the biggest things in JTO YouTube. So why would I copy that when there's already this much bigger thing out there? I could capitalize off of the idea if that's what I wanted to do, but heck, if you wanted to capitalize off of anything to begin with, you would choose JTO. So there's that. So yeah, but then the thing is just like, well, do you want to just create content that's the exact same as something that's already been put out, but instead the goal is now CoIV? Now that would in and of itself would be special if people hadn't beaten CoIV, but it's been beaten twice now. No, actually 3 times. Literature Desk, Skitsuna, and what was it? Hexel? I forget the name. I forget the name. So it's not even that special either, because it's already been beaten. And it isn't like something like, oh, it's only something the Prodigy can do. Multiple people have done it. If I wanted to just make a copy of the Push to Terrifying series, this would have been the grind for Tower of Spiraling Fates. That's what it would have been. But yeah, that's why I feel like I need to make it something more, because otherwise it just won't be satisfying to make. And then I got ideas, and I was like, oh, okay. Ooh, this could be this could be that. So yeah, that's why it's not very hard for me to explain what it's really gonna be. And I can never really explain it as like saying that, oh, it's gonna kind of function like a story with a bunch of different elements in it, from like, you know, animation and whatnot. So yeah, that's about the only thing I can do. So yeah, it's very hard to explain it since first, as I said, there's a bunch of different elements, and I don't know if some of these elements will be removed or if there will be added new ones. So far, this project is just one big creative dump that might not even turn into anything, but hopefully it will. I mean, this is my 12th stream. I'm pretty far into this shit, even though my PB is only the beginning of 4, but that is what it is. If anybody's in the future happens to watch through these VODs, they will know it wasn't really, first of all, like the way I chose to go about the grind wasn't really the best, and in certain situations you could definitely see that I was not having a good time and I was feeling terrible. I think I even like shitted on myself. Like I was quite I don't know what the fuck the word is, but I definitely was like, oh, you are bad, you are shit, and I was saying that to myself on stream. Like, bro, come on, doing that shit doesn't help. But yeah, saying that in and of itself won't help either. It's kind of like, hey, this person over here, they feel extremely self-conscious about, let's say, their hair. Then you just go and say, oh, don't worry, hair doesn't matter. It's just, you know, what? Oh well. It's just something on your body. It's like, yeah, I fucking know. It's not that people don't know this. Unless they're in denial about it. But if they're in denial about it, getting them to know, or getting them out of that denial, giving them messages like, it's literally just fucking hair. That's the start. But after that, even if you're not in denial about it anymore, you still gotta get out of that self-conscious state. And in that case, saying some stupid shit like, it's just hair, that's no longer gonna work. Because now you gotta find the deeper root of the problem. Why exactly are you so self-conscious about the looks of your hair? Or the cut, or like, I don't know how it smells, whatever. Like, at that point, it doesn't just help to say, oh, blah, 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 it's just hair. Because now we know that. Now we've gotta get to the deeper. Now we gotta get into the deep shit and be like, why exactly do I hate my hair? Once you figure that out, it's gonna take a while it's gonna take a long time, most likely. It depends on how big the problem actually is to you. But even small problems could take at least a few months to get you over it, or no, not a few months, like a few weeks. It's gonna take a little bit of time. You're gonna have to, and you won't even know when you will get past this problem of yours. You're just gonna have to wait and then see the improvement. It's slow. It is slow. It's gonna take a while. That is just how it is. Because problems deep in your head, that's why the point where simple logic won't just be able to get you out of it. I actually watched a Dr. K video saying that depressed people think logically on how to solve their problems, and that is actually detrimental to them. So thinking logically is actually damaging, but I will not say too much on this because it's been a while since I watched the video, so I don't recall his words exactly. But it was something about like, hey, depressed people think logically about their situation, and that leads to some detriment. I'm pretty sure like that was the overall message of the video, and then the other part of the video was how to get, like, you know, past that for depressed people. But yeah, take what I said with a fucking gigantic piece of salt. Not a grain of salt, but a gigantic piece of salt. Because I'm not just gonna sit here and make myself wise in something that I'm not wise on. Especially something of importance. So yeah, take what I say with a fucking ocean of salt. But yeah, that was quite interesting. Luckily for me, my overall problems that made me act the way I did back then, my impatience and my self-destructive behavior through my verbal way of being, and all the mental shit I told myself that nobody could hear, surprisingly, it's mental after all. That I have come a long way with in the past 2 months as well. And even if I haven't, I'm pretty sure I'm down the right route. So yeah. Like, you haven't, this has been 13 minutes. Normally I would already be raging considering what tower I'm playing, and I would say something, but today it's just not happening. You've seen me be like annoyed at some things, but that's just like, oh, that's just annoyance, and I get past it. If anything, that's just me venting a bit about the fact that, hey, why did I fall here? I don't understand why. And then I'm like, oh, I'll move on. I don't even know how long this stream will last. It's pretty late into the day. I was planning on streaming earlier, and I haven't had dinner yet. And I also have to write some notes for school. So time is not the thing I have the most of for the remainder of this day. So maybe I should actually move the stream for tomorrow, but let's at least do this for 45 minutes and then we'll see. We'll see what happens. Be like, hey, could there potentially be something in this, or will this just be a waste of everybody's time? Especially my own, considering nobody's watching the stream. And I don't want to waste my own time. That's so annoying. Oh god. Usually when I fall there is because I am like that little platform you have to jump from. Sometimes it acts like a cylinder or something when you jump off it. It's very weird. I don't know why, but whenever it doesn't happen, I always make it. But that was the first time I didn't make it. I just turned too quickly. Well, more like I turned too sharply, so I ended up, you know, not latching onto the truss. That's the best way I can explain it. Earlier today, I tried to speedrun the steeple of sexy situations. It was just so on my mind. I was like, oh, it's just... whoa! It's just one of those things that is very fun to play for no reason. I don't know. The gameplay is just so speedrunny. You know what I'm saying? You can just speedrun it. Let's try and do it. And I got 2 minutes and 36 seconds, I think, is my personal best on that tower when it comes to speed. I looked up what the world record was. Obviously, there is no like actual speedrun for the Citadel. Not Citadel. Steeple. There's no like category or something. But I just looked into the JTO Discord server, went into tower winners, and then searched, and then found the quickest time, and it was Mike Gamator, the creator of the Steeple himself. He got it in 1 minute and 14 seconds. So yeah, obviously he used skips. I was going very bloody fast, and I did not use any skips. So yeah, he must have skipped a lot. Whoa! I completely forgot what I needed to do there. God dang it. Whoa. I love how I sometimes just get lazy and I don't want to zoom out and I do this rap like this instead. It's not hard, but that's only because I've done it so many times I've gotten used to exactly how the rap needs to be done. What am I doing? There we go. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I am just so good I turned too much for that jump. God damn. There we go. I know I'm doing that jump wrong right now. It's kind of like the way I turn is very sharp. I need to make it more fluent. There we go. Ah, my finger's already starting to hurt. There we go. I was struggling at the beginning for a solid 2 minutes there. That is very unusual. Why did I do that? Oh well. Holy shit, I got down far there. Wonder why that is. I'd like to fix it. I will tell you one thing. The most negative thing about doing this entire streaming thing is the fact that when you have absolutely no viewers, it's kind of like you're in a situation where you can imagine if you invite your friends for like a movie or something, and you like over at your house, you're gonna watch some Netflix or something, and you've invited, let's say, you know, a solid 4 of your friends, and none of them show up. That's a bit of what it feels like when you stream and there's no viewers. It's so fucking lonely. It's kind of like I could have done this while just recording or while streaming. Streaming makes it a lot more lonely. Whew. But hey, that's just part of the game. That's the thing. I wonder why I feel that way. I have no idea. Maybe it's because I really do want people to join the stream, and then when they don't, I'm just like, oh. So I guess I'm not just using this as footage, but I actually want people to join in, and nobody is. And I've been doing this for 12 streams now. Ah, dang it! Dang it. There was too much time in between me pressing the D and space button. God damn, that sucks. That sucks a lot. $23 minutes and 3 runs to 2 though, not bad, and 2 of them at that jump as well. Certainly good for someone who just returned after 2 months. I've been playing it a bit on and off here and there, just because I was like, ugh, I really want to play it. But then, as I said, I was like, oh, you don't have time. So I am not that rusty, so to speak. I've had like little intermissions of playing this game. Or this tower specifically. I remember when the jump I'm just about to do was one of the hardest ones for me. Floor 1. Now it's almost free. And this one would be if it wasn't for that cylinder. I still don't quite know how to deal with it entirely. Found a pretty good strat, but it's more of a strat that just makes me avoid the cylinder rather than dealing with it. Maybe that's I think that's a lie. I think I'm being too harsh on myself. It's a good strat. I guess it is just that hard of a jump. Because the cylinder can, without you really knowing why, just push you off or something, you know, push you a bit. It's kind of like, why is this happening? I want to know so I can deal with it. But you just don't know. Buschgrisen. Buschgrisen. What the fuck is that name? Bro, if that is Danish, I understand what the fuck that shit is saying. And I don't... Why would you call yourself... What the... That doesn't even make any sense. Buschgrisen. What's that? I just saw lights outside. I was like, why? Oh, it was there. What? What? Why? Ah, that is unfortunate. Wonder why that happened. Well, I guess that's the 4th run to 2, technically. By all means, that was a run. There we go. Alright, let's make it around this truss. Ah, I turned too slowly. God dang it. I always get uncomfortable with that one because when you have to wrap around a wrap where the end of it is a cylinder, it is always so sketchy. Always. All the fucking time. So I never quite know when I need to wrap there. I've always just hoped that I would slowly learn when exactly to wrap and then get used to that. But so far, it hasn't happened. Which is unfortunate. Woohoo! Heh. Nah, not doing it. Okay, I did something. I don't really know what I did there, but it was very weird. This is the first time I realized there was a drum here. I just heard the drum and I was like, oh, there's a drum here. I didn't know that. Ooh, almost got bounced there. I like how excited people are in the chat about a person playing TOCP right now. Like, good luck when he's at the dropper. Yeah. I love it. It's so cool. And so somebody said that to me when I get to the net for the first time. Good luck, brother! But yeah, my plan is once I start getting consistently to 4, I'm gonna go and practice the second half so much. Right now, I have practiced it to this extent. I have practiced it so that I've beaten every single floor once. That's what I've done. And that also means I found strats, obviously. Once I get consistent enough that I can get to the second half, the plan is, first of all, I will do 6 in its own little shell. If you know what I'm saying. Like, I'll practice 6 alone. And I'm gonna do like a bunch of runs where I beat the floor until I get some consistent success rate. I am gonna go all out for practice for the second half. I really am. Now, I might stream that part of the practice, but the practice for like the first part, I don't think I'm gonna do. But I see value in streaming me practicing the second half. And be like, okay, let's... Because I think, as I said, I'm gonna turn it into sort of like a story. So what would be cool is be like, okay, I'm gonna stream myself practicing. Whoa, what the fuck? Anyway. I'm gonna stream myself practicing. And then we're gonna see if it was all worth it, you know, that kind of thing. Like, hey, will we get some form of reward for this practice, or will we not? And from a story perspective, that could be like a tragedy or a victory, you know, so I feel like that's a pretty good idea. So I definitely see value in that. I just don't see why I should record the practice that I will inevitably do for like floor 3 and floor 4. It's definitely floor 4. And then maybe a bit of 2. There are a few jumps that I have problems with, like major problems. I may also just practice jumps like the one I'm about to do right now, just for the sake of getting a bit consistent at it. Like, hey, let's see if I can get some timing down. But let's not do the same mistake as last time. There we go. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, last time. Yeah. What? What do you mean? What? Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? I got scammed. No. That is the ultimate scam. Oh, that was such a scam, bro. That was such a scam. What do you mean that was a fail you can make? I'm so depressed right now. Oh my god. But yeah, my plan for practicing the second half is gonna be doing floor 6 until I get like some consistent rate at it. Then I'm gonna do runs of 7 through 8. Do some of those, you know. Polish up my consistency with individual jumps and the overall floors. Then I'll do runs from 9 to 10. And then if I feel necessary, if I find it necessary, I will do 8 through 10 runs. Because I want to beat this tower when I get to the second half. I want to do that. The first time I get to the second half, I plan on beating the tower. That is the plan. And I feel like by going all out on practice, that is not an idealistic dream. We will find out though. We will find out. But yeah, that is the plan, and I don't plan on changing it right now. There's no plans on changing it. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna probably end the stream in like 10 minutes. It was a little welcome back stream. And then let's see if I can like get a run to free before I end the stream. That would be pretty cool. I'm almost at 2. Let's see if I fail this jump. Nope. Alright. I'm back at 2 now. Nice. Alright, come on. Let's get the run to free to end the stream off nicely. And then I'm gonna go practice off stream. The 3rd floor and the 4th floor. Then I'm gonna come back stronger than ever. Yeah, that was a run to free. I wish I could say that, but unfortunately it was not. Oh well, we still have 9 minutes. There's plenty of time. I've gotten to 2 a lot though, that's good. Now it's just about getting to free a lot. And when I get to free a lot, I think I'm gonna get to the second half rather quickly. Because I'm gonna also be practicing 3 and 4 extensively. You know, yeah, I will. Maybe I might do 1 stream, just so that I have some footage that I can use for it. But I won't stream all of it, you know. Just a single stream, just so that I have some footage of me practicing those 2 floors for the second time on stream. Did I ever actually record me practicing the first half when I... Did I actually start streaming when I was practicing the first half, or did I only start streaming when I was practicing the second half? I forgot exactly when I started. But yeah. You know, I think that's a good idea. 1 single stream, just for the sake of not getting out of touch with streaming like I have been for the past 2 months. And also for the sake of just having some footage for the second half, in case I... you know, need it and I find it necessary. So you know what? 1 stream is gonna be good. If the practice is gonna take longer than I expect, then I'll just do another stream. But this time not for the sake of the footage, but just for the sake of stream consistency. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's a pretty good plan. Alright, nice. What? What? The fuck do you mean? Oh baby, I missed the trust. Ooh yeah. Oh, I must have some sort of screw loose, I swear to Jesus. Alright. Flick! I'm excited to see how long it's gonna take for me to get from horrific to unreal. Like, how long is it gonna take for me to get through the horrific difficulty before I get to unreal? That's what I'm most excited about. Because this is gonna be my main JTO plan. It's gonna be this stream and this entire project of CoIV. And then in between that, I'm gonna like off stream and just on my own, I'm gonna be playing some towers that I haven't beaten every now and then, you know. Who knows, I might also make videos on those, but I don't feel like, you know, a first time playing this tower is something that I really want to make. But we'll find out. I might just do one of those videos just to see like, hey, what kind of creativity, what kind of goodness can I get out of this? What kind of content can I make from this? So maybe just 1 video like that, and then see if I can do more with it. But other than that, I don't imagine myself streaming it. I'm probably just gonna do something else. Because this is not gonna be my only JTO content. I plan on like doing some good shit with J2 content. Hopefully. But yeah, let's just get this series off the ground first, and then we can, then I can have talks about other stuff in the future. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna start editing the videos for this series once I beat the tower. I think that's the best course of action. I just recalled. Have anybody ever seen those J2 Tower Girl fan art things? Not the one in Ring 8, but like just the other ones. I saw one of ToCR. It's so funny that you get J2 Tower Girls. I swear. Rule 34 truly is real. Although this wasn't Rule 34 content, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know why people make J2 Tower Girls. You know why. You can reasonably assume why it is. Whew. Bro, that's the second time I've been stuck climbing that thing for so long. I think it's good though. It means my alignment is getting better so that I don't just fall, because that was the typical thing that was happening before. Yeah. Alright, I'll make this the last run. If I fail this, I'm out. The stream will be over. And then I'm gonna make myself some dinner and watch some YouTube. Nope. Oh, that fail again. That is actually stupid. Why did that happen? I genuinely don't understand. I've literally never failed that before in my entire life. Getting onto that ladder and climbing up has never been a problem for me. And yet I failed it twice today. I'm not gonna end it here. I'm gonna see if I can get back to 2 again. Within a small period of time. If I can't, I'll end the stream. But if I can, I'm definitely giving myself another shot. That is just not okay. Doing the exact same mistake twice, that really shouldn't happen. I am not allowing that. I'm not going out on a note like that. I actually got back to the end of one run very quickly. I didn't expect that. I'm being so stupid right now. I haven't found the consistent alignment for doing that strat, so I know the fact that I just did it. Oh, you can tell I'm impatient. No! Oh well. I'm actually very happy about one thing, you know. Okay, the jump from here to here. That was my roadblock jump of 1 throughout this entire thing, but I've been getting very consistent at it, and I love that. If it wasn't for that, I would not have gotten as many times as I have today. But unfortunately, usually the thing that happens for me is once I get good at a roadblock that I've been having troubles with, what happens is that I just end up struggling in general with other parts, and that is unfortunate. Which is what has happened today. I've had a surprising amount of struggles near the beginning that has made my attempt at these later things, this later half of 1, very small, and that also leads to less runs to 2. I made a weird mistake on this one earlier today. This cylinder hit me off once, And I had 2 runs to that jump, which I've actually gotten extremely consistent at, and yet I failed it twice, which is very unfortunate. I was so ready to get to 3 both of those times I got there, but unfortunately it did not happen. But yeah, practicing the end of 2 and the rest of 3 and 4, if I can get consistent enough at that, bro, a run to the second half is inevitable. It's gonna happen very soon. So yeah, for you guys who are watching this stream, which is nobody, but hopefully someone at some point, and even if it isn't, the ones who are watching this video, you are not gonna see much of the practice that I'm about to do for this first half. So when I return with these streams properly, and we start grinding the tower again, expect the run to the second half to take place very quickly. Alright? Alright, take care. Bye-bye.